What's up? It's Marco, Sage of Soccer, and right now, Zack Steffen looks set to leave Manchester City in a move that I feel like has to be good for him. I mean, everybody likes being at Man City, having an American player at one of the most exciting teams in the world, but I think he had to get out. He's somebody who needs playing time ahead of the World Cup. He really hadn't done too well as just a plain cup goalkeeper. And I think being a first team goalkeeper would be much better for Zack Steffen. There's still no rumors on where he's going to end up. There's not even really any concrete news of whether the move's going to be permanent or if it's just a loan. But Zack Steffen's going to be set to leave Man City, and I think it's a really good move for him. And now we get to see what'll end up with the goalkeeper situation for the U.S. men's national team, because recently Matt Turner, he's left for Arsenal. He's going to be playing there. He's going to be in preseason, and it appears that he's going to be the backup there. It's unclear. Maybe he'll be able to push Ramsdale for a spot. He wasn't the best for England recently, and I'm not too sure on him, but Arsenal seem to really like him. So Matt Turner could be on the bench, and if the roles are reversed and Zack Steffen is able to start, he could very easily break into the starting lineup, because I think we forget how good Zack Steffen can be. Because he was a very good shot stopper in the MLS. I think it's not an exaggerated opinion to say he was the best shot stopper in the league and best with the ball at his feet during what was it when he was there, like 2018, 2017, like around there. So he's a huge asset if he really gets going. He's a player we want to succeed and want him to do well, because his ability with the ball at his feet is something that I don't think we have in any other goalkeeper, including Ethan Horvath. I don't think that his ability with the ball at his feet is at the level that Zack Steffen's at. So we want him to do well, because honestly, when I'm talking about my best team, like my favorite team that I want the USA to play with, it includes John Brooks and Chris Richards. I know John Brooks is a lost cause at this point for personal reasons with the manager. I think it's basically 100% confirmed it's that. And so we want to have the ability to play the ball at the back. And if Zack Steffen's really in form and he's able to make saves, that's huge. That's great for us. Being able to play out the back, have the goalkeeper as an option when we're being pressed, be able to hit some really nice passes, that is huge for this team, especially if we're playing a team like England. If we get to the knockout round, we play the Netherlands, Senegal, Ecuador. Like, I'm really excited about that as an option. So I'm a huge fan of having Zack Steffen in the team. However, I should say that that's an ideal version. Us having John Brooks is not going to return to this team, unfortunately. Not under Greg Berhalter. And I'm not even sure if Chris Richards is going to end up starting. There's a very good chance that we have Walker Zimmerman and Aaron Long as our center back pairing heading into the World Cup. And if the World Cup center back pairing is Walker Zimmerman and Aaron Long, I don't think there's a point of having Steffen in goal. Because I want Steffen in the team because I think this team is capable of building out the back. But Zimmerman and Long are not. We've seen that enough. That is not going to happen there. And if we're not able to play out the back, Matt Turner's shot stopping has been amazing. Like, I don't want to undersell how good that Matt Turner has been. I think with goalkeepers, it's kind of hard to talk about, but I think just with Matt Turner, I'll just say, like, it was the most confident I think I've ever felt when, like, an opponent had a shot. Just, I felt safe. I felt like our goalkeeper is definitely going to save it. I don't think I felt like that since prime Tim Howard, maybe. Like, amazing goalkeeper to have in goal. Like, seriously, his shot stopping is at, like, high, probably Champions League level as a shot stopper. If everything else gets figured out, I want him in the team because that's a really nice ability. But his ability, not even his distribution, it's just when we're getting pressed and when we have to give the ball back to a goalkeeper, I don't trust him. However, Zack Steffen, he's been making a lot of mistakes too. That's why playing time is important. So if Steffen's able to get back to his top level, we'll look really good. So, now it's kind of weird though, because I feel like Greg Berhalter's favorite is Zack Steffen. He's given him a ton of chances, even when he's made mistakes, and like I'm okay with it because he actually deserves those chances because he's a good player. But it's kind of weird that like Berhalter wants to go with Zack Steffen, but he's also giving Aaron Long so many chances. He's going to be starting Walker Zimmerman. Like it doesn't really make sense to me. Like, if we had John Brooks and Chris Richards, or Cameron Carter-Vickers, Eric Palmer-Brown, like, if we had any of those four as our starting center back pairing, it would make complete sense to have Zack Steffen in goal. But, like, with our MLS defenders, like, why would we want Zack Steffen in goal instead of Matt Turner? Like, it's like when we had Yazi Zardes up top and we made him play as, like, a false nine. It doesn't make sense. Like, his favorites, like, aren't compatible with, like, the way they want to play. Like, it's kind of similar to, like, Paul Arriola. Okay, we really want him on the bench so he can come on and not use his pace to get behind defenses. I don't know why we'd want to bring Paul Arriola off the bench if we're down a goal. Like, his skill set doesn't really suit that. He's somebody you want to start and maybe have press the entire game, which I still don't think he does that better than anybody on the team, but that would be how you use him. But having him come off the bench, it doesn't really make much sense. And having Zack Steffen play with two just, I guess, no-nonsense center backs in front of him, I don't get it. So personally, I'd like to have Zack Steffen starting because I think we can play out the back. I think Zack Steffen, John Brooks, Chris Richards, that'd be a really fun back three. I think that could work really well. Even Chris Richards and Cameron Carter-Vickers. I feel like that could work. And also, I think Berhalter's favorite is Zack Steffen. But if we play the way Berhalter wants us to play, I feel like we should go with Matt Turner, which doesn't make much sense. But that's what I'm feeling. I'm really hoping Zack Steffen get a lot of minutes because he's just another option at goalkeeper we can have. And I think we forget how good of a player he can be. And yeah, that's all I really have to talk about right now. See ya.